like to do now is turn this over to Captain Dave Neslike, who is the captain over this area. And we do have some important information to give to you, and we're asking your help regarding somebody who we absolutely need to identify, and right now. Captain Neslike?
Thank you, Chief. Yeah, I'm just going to go over the 6 attacks. The first one occurred on June 11th, and just to give you as much information as I can, first attack occurred on June 11th, and the last attack occurred Thursday night. We had the earliest one occurred about 9:40 at night, the latest being at about 1:20 in the morning. All of the attacks have come from the rear. Unbeknownst to these women, they were just walking most of the time in dark lit streets or in alleys, and they were attacked from behind. Some of the women have been able to give us some description, some have not been able to give a description just because they came under attack without any kind of prior warning whatsoever. So what we've been trying to do, and thank you for bringing that up, we've been asking people to make sure they turn on their porch lights, to walk with situational awareness, not to walk alone. And we put this out at a lot of our different meetings, but I'm glad some of you have been listening at some of the community walks. We've been talking about, you know, if you're out drinking or you're working late at night and you don't have any way to get home, call a friend. Let them know you're heading home. If someone can come and join you, that's great. Or maybe you get a coworker to walk you home. But you know, safety's in groups, safety's in numbers, and we just want you to be aware of what is going on around you. We're still contacting a lot of women late at night around this area, and we're asking if they're aware of what is going on, and they are aware, but yet they're still walking alone. So you need to help us too. So please, again, walk in numbers, walk with groups, and let people know what you're doing. And I'll answer any questions as it pertains to these attacks. But the biggest thing I can't stress enough is we put out some photographs last night of a person that we were very interested in talking to. And if you see this person, you have to call us immediately. I do not want you making contact with this person. I want you, if you think it really is a person, if you feel like something is going on, please get on the phone and call 911. Call any of the police numbers. But again, this is very much a key for us. This is a very, very dangerous person out in this community. He's probably one of your neighbors. So if you feel like this is your neighbor, I behoove you, please call us. It's in the best interest of this community. This is just an incredible community. It's still a very safe community, but unfortunately right now we have a very dangerous person out there lurking. And I know with the help of everybody here and the help of the Sex Crimes Unit and all the other units on the police department that are helping Mid-City Division, we can definitely take this person into custody. But I need your help. I need your eyes and ears. I need you to help us. I need you to call us. Even if you don't think it's something, but something just doesn't seem right to you, you got to call us, please. The phone number to call us is 619-531-2000. Again, if you think it's something that's going on right now, something in progress, it's 911. And again, it's just that whole thing, you know, just like TSA puts out there. If it doesn't seem right, you need to report it.
Okay? You see something, say something.
Yeah. So I'll answer any questions. We had one attack where the person thought there was possibly a second suspect involved. Not seen, but the person believed that they felt the presence of 2 people. As far as the connection, we believe, based on the motive and the modus operandi of the suspect, we do believe they are linked. Yeah, there's nothing that leads me to believe this is a gang initiation. Myself and Lieutenant Valentine, who sit next to me on the left, both have worked the gang unit. This is not generally something that the gang types get involved in, the different street gangs get involved in. I don't believe this is gang related whatsoever at this time. There's nothing that would hint that. And every single, with the exception of the last case, completely unaware of anybody around them. This last person, the last lady that was attacked, did sense at the last minute that someone was behind her right before her attack. We actually talked to a resident that saw someone kind of lurking in some shadows. They thought something didn't seem right to them. Unfortunately, they did not call us. So again, that's how important this is. If you see something that just doesn't seem right to you, please call us. It might be nothing, but it could be something we'll respond either way, but we've got to get us out there.
I want to say one thing too, is that we have allocated additional resources right here to North Park. And we have done this for quite some time now. There's been some questions on that. So we do have additional officers on foot, officers on bicycles, officers, you've seen our helicopter that have been out there. We have officers obviously in uniform, officers that are in plain clothes. But the greatest force multiplier is all of you right here. All of you right here. And as the captain was talking about, if you see something, you have to say something. You cannot call us enough. We need to be able to respond. We were able to respond, I think, within a minute of the last assault just a couple nights ago. And so, thank you for coming out here. Thank you to the media for coming out here and covering this, because we have to catch this person. I know that somebody's going to be able to identify that person with the information that we put out, and that is going to be very helpful for us in this investigation.
And something you also notice, it started Thursday night, will continue, is we do have a mobile command van out at the 3100 block of University. So that's another place that you can contact the police. If you see something or want to report something, walk down the street right there to the Fresh and Easy lot. You'll see our mobile command van there. There'll be a police officer there that can take down your information and then can immediately relay that to officers in the field. These are very brazen and very violent attacks, and they've all been very violent attacks. So I'd say that's a tough question to answer. I mean, as far as raising the bar, I mean, this bar is already up there. These are extremely violent attacks, completely unprovoked, on lone females. So this is something that we are going to, as the chief said, put out all the resources that we can to bring this person to justice, and we will continue to do that until that occurs. If you feel someone is actively involved in or about to attack somebody, call 911. But one thing I do want to say, it's very humble that all of you would take your time out of your day to come here, and I thank you for that. I just want to let you know, we as the police department are extremely frustrated with this, as I know all of you are, and we're working around the clock to try to bring this person to justice. We're putting everything out that we have and then some, as the chief said. We're pulling in resources from everywhere. We're working diligently with the sex crimes unit, with the vice unit, with any unit that we can bring into North Park, along with the officers that work mid-city. We're out there. Sometimes you probably don't even realize we're out there, but we're out there. And again, I just want to thank you, but we need your help in solving this case, and I'm going to have a seat.